Obama surprised the press on Friday, offering his first remarks on the George Zimmerman verdict.
When Trayvon Martin was first shot, I said that this could have been my son. Another way of saying that is Trayvon Martin could have been me 35 years ago.
Well, is our commander-in-chief doing more dividing than uniting, or is this exactly what we need? Let's bring in Kevin Jackson, author of The Big Black Lie. Kevin, did he help or hurt relations in the U.S. by speaking out in your mind?
Well, there's no question, Brian, that he hurt race relations, and it's been a kind of a trademark of his presidency. The thing that gets me is you've got people like Jesse Jackson coming out and saying that Florida is an apartheid state. So that pretty much answers the question. If Florida is an apartheid state, it's a self-imposed apartheid set up by liberalism that has created these ghetto sanctuaries and hyper-segregation. And they've done this intentionally because the idea that we can take a pretty much an innocuous case like the Zimmerman-Martin case and blow it up to the level of proportions that a president wants to comment on it shows you the level of racial tension that they want to create.
Well, let me ask something, Kevin. The president talked about his experience of being followed in stores as a kid and maybe as a young man, people thinking that he's up to something, maybe pulled over. The Attorney General talking about being pulled over for no reason on the Jersey Turnpike. Have you had that experience? And is the president, by addressing it, does that help get rid of those experiences?
I personally have not had those experiences, and the majority of the people in America that are under 40 years old probably haven't had most of those experiences. Quite honestly, I don't believe Barack Obama's had those experiences. I think this is one of these things where he's ginning up this idea of, of racism. Honestly, Barack Obama is, as they said, he's the president that the left was ready to accept. If he got on an elevator with a white woman, she wouldn't clutch her purse. She'd probably open it and say, hey, why don't you take a few dollars? It's ridiculous that he wants to make it appear as though blacks all across this country are forcing white people to lock their doors and when in fact there are certain situations where everybody locks their doors. Blacks will lock their doors when they see a gang of other blacks.
Well, Kevin, let me ask you something. He's the first African-American president. We know that. So what do you think? Do you think he has a special responsibility to speak out about race because he's uniquely qualified to do so?
He absolutely does. He's had many opportunities to quell racial tension, to talk about the greatness of America, the fact that we have a black president, the fact that in all walks of life, we've got blacks that are successful. I had a lady contact me about the hit I did last week on the show, and she was saying New York was racist. And I said, oh, there's not enough black people in New York to demonstrate that America's the best country in the world. This is the type of thing Obama should get ahead of and show leadership, and he refuses to do it.
Well, Kevin, the name of the book is The Big Black Lie. We'll see where it goes from here, because now the ball's in the Justice Department's course to see if we get this case retried again. Kevin, thanks.
Thank you.